What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy GCTV back with yet another movie review. Yeah, man, I mean, we've been going crazy with the movies this week, so yeah, I got recommended this by my cousin. Actually, shout out to Logan, we've had him, we've played with him on stream a couple of times. You guys should know who he is, but, well, if you, been following me for a decent amount of time, but In the Tall Grass is a 2019 Netflix original film. It's a horror movie, of course. We love horror over here, so we're going to be watching one. So I'm going to get to the plot, critic reception. This is one of the weirder movies I've watched on this channel, but not weird good. I don't know. I appreciate the suggestion, but this movie might not be for me. It's okay. I mean, I kind of like the premise, but yeah, this is a spoiler review. We're going to talk about everything that happens in the movie, so do not watch if you don't want anything spoiled again. Yeah. So siblings Becky, who is 6 months pregnant, and Cal DeMuth are traveling to San Diego. I mean, it's set up to be a normal story. Midway there, they hear a young boy, Tobin, calling for help from a field of tall grass. His mother, Natalie, shuts him up, be quiet, don't tell them to help you. And obviously later on in the film, pretty soon actually, we realize why she says this. Concerned, the siblings enter, but quickly get separated and find that their distance changes unnaturally. And this is not your ordinary field, And yeah, obviously you want to help someone, so it kind of plays on that concept of wanting to help someone out, like the boy cried wolf. Panicked, they decide to leave, but they can't find the road. Okay, we're gonna leave. We're not gonna help this kid. Forget it. What the hell is going on? And they realize they fucking can't leave. Becky encounters Tobin's father, Ross, who tells her to stay with him and not to lose sight of him, but she unfortunately ends up losing him, and he would have possibly guided her somewhere. But we learn about Ross later in the film, and I'm not going to get into the conceptual stuff because, to be honest, this is one of the more one of those conceptually confusing movies that the makers of the movie want you to interpret it, but you can't fucking interpret it. What the hell is this movie supposed to be? Cal stumbles across a bruised, dirty Tobin holding a dead crow, and obviously they use those as markers because they can't move. So yeah. Tobin claims the grass won't move dead things and buries the bird in the path, and then he tells Cal that Becky will die soon and that the rock told him that. So there's this rock in the middle of this field that has all of the truth, and I guess there's some symbolism with it, but again, I don't care to go into the conceptual symbolism of this movie at all. When Tobin leads Cal to a rock in the field and lets him touch it, interrupted by Becky's scream, he is attacked by a ghost. The father of Becky's child, Travis, arrives looking for her and Cal, and I don't know how well their relationship is going. We kind of learn some things about Travis, and he's burdened forever, and that's, I guess, why he was trapped in the field forever. I guess the field represents burden. I don't know. Maybe that's my interpretation. I gotta stop. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, because I know someone in the comments is gonna be like, dude, what the fuck are you saying? He investigates the field, stumbling across Tobin, implying that they are acquaintances, leading him to Becky's corpse. Oh, I know you. You know Becky and Cal. And he's like, what the fuck? What are you talking? You know what I mean? Tobin arrives at a nearby church with his parents, and there's just these insane time loops. I don't even know. It's crazy. Hearing Travis, who is now calling out to Tobin, their dog Freddy runs into the grass, and the family runs out and after him, where Travis hears Tobin and looks for him. And yeah, it keeps happening. Time changes with the field, and people keep showing up to the cornfield that were already in there, and it's strange. I don't even know how the hell to explain it. My hair is insane today. I don't know what happened. Kind of looks fire though. Let's see. The family panics with Ross stumbling across the rock and touching it. He knows the fucking truth now that he touched this rock. And if you touch the rock, you pretty much reveal your dark side. And that's what fucking happens with Ross here. Becky and Cal re-enter the grass as Tobin states that Freddy died. Knowing the grass's trait, Travis, Becky, and Cal move towards Tobin, and all four find each other. His dog died, and they use that like, oh, that's our meeting spot. Like, keep talking, stay where you're at, because the dead doesn't move. Travis tells Becky and Cal that they had been missing for 2 months. It is also revealed that Travis originally was not interested in being a father and asked Becky to abort their baby, which she refused. And that's kind of like his demons, I guess, that this movie is exploring through symbolism. As a result, Becky and Cal were traveling to San Diego to meet a family interested in adopting her baby when it was born, as she did not feel ready to be a single parent. I mean that's obviously the respectable way to deal with a baby, is just put him up for adoption, find a family for him. Not abort it, like Travis said. Travis expresses regret at his actions and now wants to be a part of his child and Becky's life. He realizes, the mistake he's made, but it's too late, and we're going to find that out in this film. The group spots a building in the distance. They finally find like a landmark to get the hell out of the field. Becky receives a phone call from someone warning them not to keep making the same mistake of going in the field, which is, it's pretty much what it means. The grass seemingly enters Becky's uterus, and she passes out, only to be revived by Ross, who then reunites with Tobin and says he'll show them out. This movie's fucking strange, I'm not gonna lie. Ross leads them to the rock, where they were confronted by Natalie. She warns them not to touch the rock because it reveals the truth, and obviously, like, humankind wants to dodge the truth, again, that's what I think this movie's about. Then she claims she saw Becky's